Hello, hello, hello. So this video, last video of the night for me, is going to go one step further with solving equations when talking about whether there's going to be infinite solutions, one solution, which is what we've been doing, getting usually what you start out with, like x equals 2, x equals 3, x equals -5, x equals 1/2. That's one solution. But it's possible to get infinite solutions and no solutions. So still going to be using the same steps. This is the steps that I use when solving equations, so that if you follow these two steps, you should not be getting your answers wrong. So long as you do it step by step by step, write it all out, do vertical math, cross things out as you go, you should be getting down to your right answer. So step one, simplify both sides of the equal sign first. So if I cover up the right side, is that side simplified? No, it is not. So I need to combine like terms. So I'm going to need to combine the 6x and the -6x. Well, what is 6x minus 6x? 0. So those actually cancel each other out, and I get 3 equals 3. Okay, well, that's weird. Where's the variables? Well, what do? Do I subtract 3 from both sides? Well, I mean, you can. If I subtract 3 from both sides, so -3 minus 3, cancels out, cancels out. What do I put there, Mr. Walters? Remember, I talked about this in another video, that when you cancel things out, I don't mean that they're going away. When things cancel out, they become 0. So you're just left with 0 equals 0. You didn't even need to go this far. It stops there. You can't do anything else. But you didn't even need to go that far. You could have stopped right here. And what happens when you have the same thing equals the same thing, right? That's a true statement. 3 equals 3. Just like 0 equals 0. That is true. That is true. So this situation is when you get infinite solutions. So when you get the same number equals the same number, that symbolizes, that tells you that you have infinite solutions. Okay? So same number equals same number, infinite solutions. Let's move on to number 2. Cover up the right side. Is that simplified? Yep, that's simplified. Is that simplified? No, that is not simplified. I need to combine like terms again. So I need to combine p and -p. Issue again. Those cancel each other out. So I'm left with 1 equals 5. Excuse me, does 1 equal 5? Does anywhere in the math universe that you've been taught so far, does 1 equal 5? It does not. 1 does not equal 5. So this situation, unlike here where 3 does equal 3, this situation is not true. So this situation right here tells you that there are no solutions. Okay? So that's no solutions. That's an issue. Can't work. Doesn't happen. 1 does not equal 5 anywhere in the universe. Okay? Let's move on to number 3. Is that side simplified? Yes. Is that side simplified? No, it is not. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do some distribution. I'm going to distribute this -7 through. So I'm going to drop everything. I get -28 equals -7 times 3x is -21x. -7 times +4 is -28. And then drop this +21x. Still not simplified. I need to now combine like terms. Cancels out, cancels out. I'm left with -28 on this side. Oh, equals -28. I can stop there. The same number equals the same number. Does -28 equal -28? Yes, it does. So that is infinite solutions. All right, perfect. Got 3 more examples. Okay, number 4, is that simplified? No, it is not. I need to distribute, so I'm going to distribute. I'm going to get 2 times x, which is 2x, 2 times 4, which is positive 8, equals 12. All right, is it simplified? Yes. Oh, and I still have a variable, so I can start solving for this variable. So I need to do step 2, which is cancel out unwanted terms or operations using inverse operations. So cancel out addition first, minus 8, minus 8. I'm left with 2x equals 4. All right, still need to cancel out multiplication, so I divide by 2, divide by 2. I'm left with x equals 2. This is a scenario where I've gotten one specific solution. So one solution, right? X equals 2. That's very specific. X equals 2. All right. Let's move on to this one. Is that simplified? No, it is not. I need to distribute a -1. I need to multiply everything by a -1 because there's actually this little invisible 1 right there. So I'm going to distribute a -1 through. So -1 times 3, -3. -1 times -6b is positive 6b equals 6b plus 5. Okay, that's simplified. That's simplified. All right, so let's cancel out things we don't want. I always cancel out things. I always cancel out the variables on the right side first. So minus 6b, minus 6b. Cancels out, cancels out. Uh-oh, they're both gone. So I'm going to drop down what I have left over, which is -3 equals 5. Well, I don't think -3 equals 5. I don't think that is true at all. So this is no solution. All right. Last example. Last example. You need to simplify this side, right? So I need to distribute a -3. I'm going to get -3v minus 12 equals 2v minus 37. All right, I multiply -3 times v, -3v, -3 times positive 4 is -12. All right. Simplified? Yes, it is. Simplified? Yes, it is. So let's cancel out the things I don't want. I don't want this 2v over here. Minus over here. -3v minus 2v is -5v. Drop the -12. Drop the -37. Now I need to cancel out this minus 12. So add 12. -5v equals -25. All right, one more step. I need to cancel out division now. Or I need to cancel out multiplication with division. All right, and I'm left with v equals positive 5. So this is a case of one solution. All right. So lots of little steps. Really key that you get one solution if you get a variable equals a specific number. No solution when I get a random number equals another random number, right? Like -3 equals 5. No, it does not. And then infinite solutions when you get the same number equals the same number, because yeah, that's true. -28 equals -28. And that tells me that I have infinite solutions. All right. So hopefully this video is helpful, and thank you for watching.